Hello everyone, it's Sarah here from Sarah's Nail Secrets, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do this super easy and simple black and white marble. So to start, I've applied extreme length tips, applied a clear base, and now I'm just shaping the tips to the shape I want, which is a long tapered coffin. I like to bring in the side walls and file over the whole nail just to make sure it's nice and even and thin before I start. I'm going to cleanse the nail with some alcohol and make sure there's no dust left behind. The colors I'm using in this set is carbon black, so this is the plain solid black in the collection. For the white, I'm going to use white satin, and that is because it's a nice shimmery white. I feel like shimmery colors marble really nicely together. I'm also using liquid gold, and the glitter I'm using is Lauren. So I'm going to start with a double dip bead. You can see here I picked up the white satin and liquid gold, and I'm placing that on the nail. First, I like to start with a cuticle bead. This is how I do all my marbles. So you push the product up close to the cuticle area. You're just going to want to do this very thin. This doesn't have to look like anything yet. This is just to get your cuticle bead. Now I'm starting right along the line where the natural nail would meet your tip, and I'm applying all three colors and kind of using my brush to pull them into each other. These aren't super wet, but they're not dry either. You can see here. Still movable. So I put the black down, I pulled the white through the black, and then I picked up some gold with my brush and pulled it through that as well. So you can see, you place your product down, and then you just lightly and gently pull the product through. You don't want to pull it too much or you'll make the product muddy and you won't get those like deep intense lines that you want. You will be encapsulating and filing, so you really don't need to make sure it's perfect or smooth or even or anything. Just place your product down, swirl it into each other, and then that's it. So now for the glitter, I'm just pulling the Lauren through some of the black here just to give it some glitter. You can do this with any of the colors. You could have pulled a gold through the gold or something white through the white, but I'm just going to pull this Lauren glitter, which is black and silver, through the black just to give it a pop of glitter. And this is how it looks so far. So now to encapsulate, I'm going to be using my glass slippers. So you're going to want to make sure that your nail is mostly dry so you don't pull any of the product off. So now I place that right in the center of the nail, and I'm just encapsulating the very bottom half. I'm going to build that up a little bit in a second, but first I'm going to encapsulate right around the cuticle area. I'm placing a bead, and then I'm using the tip of my brush to push it towards the cuticle, and then I'm blending it down. You're going to want to bend your finger downward when you're doing that. So now I'm adding product at the very tip to build this up. And patting it into place just to make sure that this is even and built up so that when we finish file, we don't file off all our product. So I've let that completely fully dry, and now I'm going to finish file. So I'm just taking a carbide bit here, and I'm just gently going on the side walls and debulking the whole nail. And then I'm going to finish file mostly by hand. So I'm just using my metal file refill board, and I've got 150 on one side and 180 on the other. And first I'm filing my sidewalls, trying to bring those in and taper them even more, make sure they're nice and even, and then I'm going around the cuticle area. I try to keep the majority of the bulk in the center of the nail while thinning out the sides and the cuticle area. I also take my file and file the tip to make sure it's nice and square and sharp. I've cleansed the nail after I've finished filed, and now we can top coat. So I'm going to be using my Glitterbels No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm just applying this on the whole nail, and you can see all that pretty color coming through now. So I'm going to give that a full cure. When she takes her hand to the lamp, I'm going to put on some cuticle oil, and here is my finished design. So I hope that this helped someone with some easy marble. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell next to it to never miss a video. See you next time. Bye!